Welcome back to ITV, where we feature the best businesses from around the world. I'm your host, Darren, and right now we're standing in Magical Butter at the MJBA Meetup or Vendor Fair, and we're here representing iAlternative Media. We're going to be talking to some of the vendors here with the MJBA in just a few moments, but in the meantime, go to our website, canaadvertising.com, check out our information about our advocacy program and our new full-service ad agency, Cana Advertising. And also check out iAlternativeMedia.com because we can help you and your Cana business advertise and market your business in the way you want to let the customers know where to go for the best products. This is Darren coming to you from the MJBA Vendor Fair in downtown Seattle at Magical Butter. We'll be right back. Welcome back to ITV, where we feature the best businesses from around the world. I'm your host, Darren, and right now we're standing here at the MJBA Vendor Fair at Magical Butter Studios in Seattle, Washington, with Russ Belville from 420Radio.org. How's it going today, Russ?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about your involvement with the MJBA Vendor Fair this year.
Well, I was invited here by the folks with Magical Butter to come here to Magical Butter Studios, and it was just reaching out to me to help to demonstrate to the cannabis community how the business community can work together and to help to push forward this legalization of marijuana.
Absolutely, that is a hot topic these days, especially with Colorado passing first recreational here, recreational being approved and get ready to eventually be rolled out in Washington, and other states are jumping on that wagon. They say it's one of the hottest topics out there. Tell me about 420Radio.org's involvement with all of that.
Well, we are a 24-hour marijuana legalization radio network. We produce a daily talk radio show, my show, the Russ Belville Show, weekdays, 3 p.m. Pacific time live, and we cover the news. We do interviews with movers and shakers in the industry, and so covering events like these is just part of our mandate into bringing the world of cannabis to the world of cannabis. I mean, we reach people in Texas and Oklahoma, Virginia, even overseas that are watching and listening to what we're doing here. And I think that helps to spread this as people realize that it can happen everywhere across this country and across the world.
Absolutely, and that's the power of the internet, that you can reach the masses. It used to be just in our backyard. If you want to do a radio station, you get a small bandwidth transmitter. It might go quarter mile if you weren't going to break FCC violations, but now you have companies like yours that are actually going out there and actually starting up radio stations and being able to broadcast and distribute around the world. And pretty inexpensively, I might add. There might be a lot of costs for your organization. I don't know what you do for marketing, but how long has 420Radio.org been around for?
Well, we've been independently working since 2012. It evolved from my work with the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. I had developed their podcast into a live show since 2009. So I've been doing it since 2009. It's been 420 Radio since 2012, and it's just grown, become bigger and bigger. We're covering all of the cannabis cups in America. We're going to be going to the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam this year. We cover the major hemp fests on the West Coast, these vendor events, these business events. I'm headed to Atlanta next week. I mean, it's happening, and we're really glad to be the media covering that from the cannabis consumer activist point of view.
Absolutely, and that's an important thing to do, and without like having the corporate media who wants to put their spin and take on it. You're sort of giving the other side of the take on that, and that's really awesome. So where can people find out more information about you guys? Obviously, we already said the name a few times, but go ahead and let's drop it one more time.
Sure, it's 420radio.org, and you can find me, Radical Russ, on just about every social media there is, Twitter, Facebook. On Instagram, it's RB Show 420, but you can connect to us various ways, and we operate like a public radio station, so we do pledge drives. We're always seeking membership for as little as $4.20 a month. Imagine that. You can help support us and help to bring a more independent view to this industry, this rapidly growing and changing movement.
Absolutely. And is there anything that we didn't talk about that you want to let our ITV viewers know or any other MJBA members know about? Because we're trying to get the word out about what everyone does here with the MJBA. Anything we missed?
Well, also like public radio, we have some corporate sponsorship as well. We like to work with the industries that are involved in wanting to help promote the legalization. That to them it's more than just the bottom line, it's also a social movement, and through their business and advocacy they can help this social movement. We want that kind of support for what we're doing because that's what we promote. I think we can work together with a lot of these industries, and that's why we're here to meet them this weekend.
Awesome, Russ. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure having you.
Great to be here.
Awesome. And don't forget to check out the MJBA.net, find out all the information about what they got going on, and magicalbutter.com. This is Darren with iAlternative Media, ITV, and Can Advertising. I know that's a mouthful, but we'll be right back with more coming to you from the MJBA Vendor Fair in Seattle, Washington at the Magical Butter Studios. We'll be right back.